much for sitting down and talking with us today. We are so excited to be here at the Home Place. And to kick things off, how'd you get involved with the Home Place? How'd you get involved in the manufactured housing industry?
I actually went to work for South Trust Bank, and when I was hired, it was in the mobile service division, so we did mobile home financing. I worked there 5 years and had a good relationship with the Home Place, and when the lady that worked with them for 17 years was retiring, they offered me the job, and 26 years later, I'm still here.
So what would you say your favorite thing is about the Home Place?
We're a family. You know, the newest employee we have in 20 years is the grandson of Jim Tidmore, which is Tyler Tidmore. You know, my kids have grown up knowing them, grown up in this industry. All of our kids have. Yes, we're just a family.
Yeah, so the Home Place is a family-owned business. That's awesome. I always love to hear that. So what is something that sets the Home Place apart? You know, when there's a lot of dealerships out there, that provide the same services, but what is one thing that sets the Home Place apart?
Again, being the family, being here for the time period that we have, the same employees. When you call 5 years from now, when your son needs to buy a mobile home, or you have a niece or a nephew or a family member or a friend, we're still going to be the ones to answer the phone. We're going to be the ones to take care of you. When grandmother's light goes out 5 years from now, you can call, and more than likely I'll send Joy down to change the light bulb out for you. I mean, it's a wonderful company to not only work for, but to buy a house from. Our customers are family. We share prayer requests. We share.
Oh, that's awesome.
We have a customer that just went through cancer, and we send a gift and we pray with them, and we ask our friends at WDJC, which is our advertising radio station, to share, because they knew them and was referred to us through them. We share those kind of moments, and the Home Place takes care of their customers. We're not a box dealer that you're going to have a different person here every 6 months, and we're not a chain operation. We're going to be here.
You're the real deal. That is so awesome to hear. That you guys are praying for. Take prayer requests for the families. And do you see that? As you guys are generational, there's been here for a while. Do you see that people that have came to you, like families, they continue to come to you, recommending you to down their line of family tree?
We do. We have several generations of families that we have taken care of, affordable housing, and now affordable housing is taken to a different level, and their kids are being able to enjoy the same people and the relationships with us, but also a bigger and better product than their parents and their grandparents had.
That's so awesome. So that actually leads me into my next question. With the generational and the families coming along, what is different about manufactured homes versus 10 years ago? And one thing too, and I know you're on this mission as well, but in moving home, we want to dismiss the myth that affordable housing has to look any different. And I know that there has been a stigma in the past a little bit about manufactured homes, and there's kind of been this persona attached to it. But we know that that's not the case. It's completely different. So just in your personal opinion, especially being in the industry on an everyday basis, now versus 10 years ago, what are some of the big differences that you would want people out there to know that's different?
The quality of the product. They've come a long way in being able to build a manufactured home in a plant, but still offer a site-built quality to the homes. My daughter lives in a manufactured home. Joy Tidmore lives in a manufactured home. Joy Knowles lives in a manufactured home. We don't just recommend it to people, but our families live in them. My daughter was able to get a manufactured home and get the quality of a stick-built home for much less of a cost. And when people walk in it, we had a baby shower this weekend, and when people walk in, the baby shower, they're just blown away by the quality.
Oh, yeah.
And they would never imagine. They will even say, this is a modular home, it's not a manufactured. And I always correct them and say, no ma'am, it's a HUD code manufactured home.
Yeah.
And if you don't go in them and look at them, then it's amazing to see the increase in quality and the affordability versus a site-built home.
When I came in here today, I was just like, oh my goodness, this is unbelievable, because it's gorgeous. I mean, it's hard to believe that this was manufactured in a building, and it still has the same quality as a site-built home. I mean, it's blown away, and that's, like I said, just to reiterate our mission. That's what we want people to know. We want people to know, like, hey, this is no different than a site-built home. This is a solidly built home, and it's affordable. And that is so important right now when in the current market, like the housing market, there's homes that come on and they're on there for like a couple hours and then they're gone. And so being able to have an affordable option, to have a beautiful option that is just as well built as a site-built home, I think that's incredible, and I think everyone needs to know about it. We want to shout that from the rooftops that that is available for people.
We have had a lot of customers in the last year that came thinking that they were going to have to settle for less because they wasn't able to find a house on the market. They sold their home, they feel like they're in a pinch, and they actually came in to look for a small, cheap home to live in until they were able to do something later, or build a home or find a home, because they needed housing quickly. And when they come in and realize the quality of the home, they realized they did not have to settle for anything. They were getting a whole lot more for their money.
Oh, that's awesome.
They were getting a bigger home than they could have gotten on a stick-built market. Financing options are amazing. The new programs that they have come out with and the increase of the quality of the home has made them want to go out and find other means of financing to be able to help these customers. It's not the same old traditional home, and it's not the same old traditional financing. You're not going to pay a huge higher rate because you're in a manufactured home. The money that you're saving on the home itself and the financing options they have are able to cut through the stigma of that also.
That's awesome. And at Moving Home, that's what we want to do. We want to put people in their dream home. And what's one of your favorite things about working with Moving Home?
Again, the people. I'm a people person, and relationships are very important to us. They were in the manufacturing business to begin with. Jay Wilson, we dealt with him when he was at his family back in the 80s, when his dad was the owner of Cavalier Homes, or president, or whatever his title may have been. We moved with him and then moved with Jay Wilson into the financing industry. They were a manufacturer before they were a finance company, so they understood our industry. In land home in the past, that is what I would always recommend to anybody. They were a manufacturer before they were a finance company, so therefore they understood our industry. And again, they've made such wonderful changes and moved forward, just like Moving Home. They have moved in with our industry and the quality of the product and made financing amazing.
Awesome. So when customers come into the home place, what are some of the most frequently asked questions you guys are hearing?
They're asking about of course, pricing, and then they're asking about the manufacturers that we use and the homes that they've been able to see online. They feel like that's probably pictures that you would not really see when you get to the location. The pictures that we have on our website most of the time are the houses that we have here. Deer Valley used these houses to do some of their own videos and pictures. Nice. And then, of course, they ask about financing. They want to know, is their rate going to be really high? And a lot of times it takes sitting down with them, because you will hear a rate of 2 and 3% or a lowball rate, but when you sit and you give them the information and you educate the customer on rates are very deceiving. points that you pay to be able to get that rate. The finance charges that you have to get, the closing in an attorney's office versus the new options that Moving Home has come out with. They have a Land Plus program to where you close right here in our office. You pay $699 as your closing cost. That when you go in and account those things, the interest rate is blown out of proportion, because it's a myth that say interest rates are very deceiving, is I guess what I'm trying to say. When you put it out for them and show them what their payment is and what the difference is and what they would have versus one way versus the other, and you educate them on the interest rates are not really what customers should be searching for. They should be searching for the best value for their money and the best financing option.
One thing I think that's cool about the manufactured housing industry is just everything that you just described, and it's that intimate one-on-one with the customer, walking them through that. Not only are you walking them through the financial aspect of it and the details, which those are very important as well, but and obviously getting to walk through these homes with them. It's their dream homes. It's this, for a lot of people, once in a lifetime purchase, and you get to be there right alongside them. So in the next 5 to 10 years, you personally and everyone here at the home place, what impact are you wanting to have in the manufactured housing industry?
We are wanting to continue to offer affordable housing, not only for a family that has children on the way, but lake homes just like we do now. We have 3 lake homes going up now. We want to help people to be able to find a home that will fit their dreams, not only for their everyday living in their home, but for weekend getaways, hunting lodges, dreams. We all have dreams, and we have been able to see a lot of people be able to live their dreams by purchasing a manufactured home. We would like to again continue to see generations. I love it that I've been here 26 years and now I'm seeing generations come through. I love to see the children. We had a lady stop by this morning, brought donuts and brought the baby in for us to see. We want to continue to make an impact not only in our community here in Warrior. I actually live in Warrior. The home place has been a great asset to the city of Warrior. Not only do we make it look good from the interstate, but we're providing housing and been able to put some within our city limits here. We just want to continue to provide affordable housing and to continue to watch the quality of these homes grow.
That's so incredible. Well, Lynn, thank you so much for sitting down and talking with us. And we are so thankful for people like you and for the home place that are locking arms with us, that are passionate about the manufactured housing industry and joining us on this journey to dismiss the myth that affordable housing has to look any different. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. We enjoy our relationship with CIS Homes. Michelle, Keith, can't find better. Aaron, I hate to start naming names because I'll miss somebody, but we appreciate everything they do and going above and beyond to take care of our customers.